with the way Florida is going, getting like 10,000 plus cases a day, the reopening schools in the fall is the worst idea that you can bring forth, especially since it's all going to be young kids and young teens. They're going to get hit really hard with the coronavirus. And then Florida officials are going to be like, what? We didn't know this was going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. We're morons.
Facing the fall, Florida's Commissioner of Education is ordering K through 12 schools to open at full capacity in August. As Jake Stofan tells us, education groups worry that the goal may be too optimistic after a month of record-setting case numbers that shows right now little sign of slowing down.
The order from the Education Commissioner says starting in August, schools must reopen all brick and mortar buildings at full capacity at least 5 days a week.
If we had to open schools today, I would say absolutely not.
To FEA President Frederick Ingram, the order is a dramatic shift from the local control-centered reopening guidelines the department released in June.
This has been hoisted upon us in the middle of a crisis where it doesn't seem that our state has control of what's going on around us.
Andrea Messina with the Florida School Boards Association.
It's not that they don't. We could easily get control over the coronavirus pandemic. All the other nations in the world have done it. I guess besides Russia and Brazil, but they kind of want to follow the steps of the United States. But it's really easy. Besides like mandating people to wear masks in public, the United States government needs to be doing more in like aid to people who have been hit by the coronavirus, people who have lost their jobs. There needs to be another national shutdown. And besides getting $1,200, people need to be getting, a couple $1,000s a month, maybe even more, so that they can be able to pay all their bills if there isn't going to be some kind of rent and eviction moratorium and the such on various bills that people have to pay. The United States is royally fucked because we got moronic politicians who seek to reopen the nation during a time when the nation shouldn't be open. We have over almost 150,000 people dead in the United States with 3 million cases, and it's just going to get worse.
Association says there is flexibility to provide innovative learning in the order.
Blended models, I think, alternative platforms, anything that is not the traditional classroom bricks and mortar experience.
The order was issued just hours after the president tweeted, "Schools must open in the fall." But Ingram hopes politics weren't the deciding factor.
Because a tweet does not make policy, and it should not make policy for the state of Florida.
And
well, kinda nowadays with Trump and Twitter, basically he's making policies via tweets.
Messina says with the state continuing to see record case numbers, the order comes at a challenging time.
There are communities that are not prepared for 5 days a week, so allowing those to have some alternative plans, I think, is really going to be crucial.
The order does waive the requirement schools provide 180 days of instruction. That could provide some flexibility in the event they're forced to close again. Reporting from the state capitol, Jake Stofan, Channel 4.